Hey, so in my previous video, I presented this nice ART 4-channel mixer, and to demonstrate it I used this SM57 microphone, and I found that the levels on this microphone weren't as good as I'd want them. They were a little low. Might be okay for miking something loud like a piano or a really strong singer, but I felt it wasn't great. So on the recommendation of a friend, what I did was I went and acquired this Technica AT2020, and this is a condenser microphone. It's multi-purpose, but should be good for vocals and other things. And so I'm just going to kind of show how we would use that with this ART mixer as well. Okay, so just a couple things about this microphone before we start is you'll notice it just has an XLR plug on it. It doesn't have any other thing on it that would allow you to mount it on a tripod, but it does come with this separate bracket, and all that happens is the microphone just screws into that bracket. So you'll have this bracket attached to a tripod, and then the microphone will just screw into that special bracket for it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I am going to plug in this microphone. So take the proper end of the XLR there. Longer cable than I need, but that's okay. And then this needs to go into channel 1 right here, and I'll explain why in a second. Okay, so if I plug that in there, it needs to go into this channel because this microphone requires phantom power. Okay, so I have to push that button. See the light comes on, that indicates that phantom power is being sent over this channel. A couple other things about this microphone is it is higher level because it's powered than the SM57. So the SM57 I had the gain all the way, almost all the way to the end. On this one it's just about halfway between half and 3/4. Okay, so it's not at half, it's a little more than halfway up. And the level is likewise 3/4 of the way up. Okay. So, and I already have this plugged in and on, so it should be ready to go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to give this one a little test, but before we do, it looks the same on both sides, but thankfully right here it's got the word back, so we know that that's the back of the microphone, so this is the part that's going to be picking it up. Okay, so we're going to switch over to give this microphone a try. Okay, so now we're listening to this through this new microphone, and based on the levels I'm seeing, it looks pretty good. And if we need to, we could just give it, we have more room to give it level here, and we can give it more gain if we feel that we want the signal to be a little higher. So there you have it.